Hi, I am filming a book review today, and every time I film one of these I'm like, it's been way too long since I've done one of these and I hardly know what I'm doing anymore and I don't read enough. And every time I'm correct. Or I would read a book with the intent of reviewing it and then think about what I was going to say about it while I was reading it. But for this book I read it very quickly. I would say in about 3.5 hours. Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. It took me many months to read the first 87 pages, and then today I was having a really bad day and I was like, I need some distraction, I need some intense escapism so I don't have to think about things. So I read Good Omens. Once I started and I was like, right, I'm gonna finish this today before this evening, I flew through it and yeah, it was good. And sure, I'm reading it really quickly, so I might not have picked up every single little thing in the book because I rushed over things, but I still read it and it was still really good. And I wish I had read it before I had watched the TV series because I literally just recreated the TV series in my mind. But that's fine because the series is amazing. Neil Gaiman did a fantastic job. If you haven't watched the TV series, I'll try and give you a quick rundown with no spoilers. It's basically about an angel and a demon and their relationship and the apocalypse, the end of the world. And it's got some great characters like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and a witch and the witch hunters, and I think Aziraphale and Crowley were just perfect. The television representation was almost word for word for the book and spoken in the same manner in which I read it. Again, whichever one came first, I'm not sure. It would have been the better one. That didn't make any sense. Oh, okay, I'm having a day. But anyway, what else can I say about this book? Absolutely very best thing about this book that I found really fulfilling to read was the interviews at the back. So there's a section where it asks questions and then answers the questions, and then there's a section written about Terry Pratchett by Neil Gaiman and then about Neil Gaiman by Terry Pratchett. And those 2 little chapters made the whole thing so worthwhile for me. I was really happy having read those. That style of writing, that anecdotal sort of telling of real life experiences, descriptions of people and authors, really just was the best part of this book. And not every copy would have that in it, I think. I haven't read any Terry Pratchett yet, but I intend to now. I want to dive in somewhere probably around, I don't know much about it, but probably around the character Death. Because that fascinates me. It's an end-of-the-world apocalyptic feel-good story with hilarious characters and wit and charm and right versus wrong stories and all of those things that appeal to me muchly. It's worded a lot better than this review. While it hasn't inspired me to write as such, it has inspired me to want to write. I'm hoping to do NaNoWriMo and get back into it, and the last 2 chapters of this really refreshed that in me. I was like, actually I can write like that, I can do this. I am gonna do NaNoWriMo, I'm gonna write with my own voice about things. And that inspired me far more than the fantasy, so I think that's very interesting psychologically for me. But anyway, yes, I enjoyed it. Consume the media, it's good. This was old school. I really enjoyed doing this review. I will leave you with the same thing I always think when I finish a book review, and that's that I really hope that I will have read more books very soon and that I can do more reviews of them, because I do like reading and I do like making these videos and I do want to continue doing that. Because I know what I want. I wish. Said no span ever. Alright. Oh, I'm in a mood. Now that I've started talking, I don't want to stop talking. This book did 2 things with words for me. One, it made me hate the word ineffable. I now cannot think of that word without thinking of this book and these characters, but also just how frustrating the word in itself is, ineffable. And it also used one of my favourite words, the word verisimilitude. I think it's a great word. It's big, it's rich, it's trying to make something appear real. Yeah, so cool, thanks so much for watching my book review, and I will see you again soon with a new and different type of video. I'm in such a weird mood. Thanks so much for watching. How do you do?